Hello everyone, welcome back to Sims Brick Builds, and today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Ideas Peanuts set. The set number is 21368 with 964 pieces, and it retails for $90. Sorry for the shaky camera, my camera's not really long and I need to get a longer desk. So yeah, on the front of the box we have the black background with a light blue tint to it. We have the peanuts. Under it says Snoopy's Doghouse. LEGO Ideas number 76. On the front of the box we have Snoopy with his typewriter and Woodstock on top of his house, which is the main attraction of the set. At the bottom we have some green greebling as well as all the information, LEGO, and the LEGO Ideas logo. On the right side of the box we have the LEGO Peanuts, and in a different language is also some more warnings and greebling. On the left side of the box we have the LEGO Peanuts again, more greebling, LEGO Ideas number 76, as well as Snoopy laying on his doghouse, which is another feature that I will show in this review. On the bottom of the box we have just green greebling on the back, as well as every other thing that every LEGO fan is so interested in. On the top of the box we have LEGO with Snoopy and Woodstock on a campfire, as well as Peanuts, and a one-to-one with the new LEGO piece that goes on Woodstock, which is really cool. And finally, on the back of the box we have the LEGO logo with a background again with a lighter blue tint that I noticed, and it shows them at a campfire with Starry Night behind them, which is really cool. Shows 3-in-1, and it shows all the features of the set that I will be reviewing. And on the bottom we have some green greebling and this thing about LEGO Ideas. Let's unbox this set. So my camera is now on a different table, so I'm able to unbox this set without, one, revealing my face, and yeah, I just don't have enough room right here. So as we're going to unbox the set, 2 thumb tabs right there, and yeah, I guess that's just going to be the camera angle for all my videos now, all my reviews when I do unbox bigger sets. Oh wow, this one's tough to get into. Jeez. Let me just go for the side. Let's see if that works. Oh no, I got into the box. Oh, come on. See, I got it right there. Oh no. This review's going great so far. Why did LEGO have to make the box like this? There we go. Oh no, it cut through the box again. Ugh. Great review start. Just LEGO, I rate, if you ever see this video, which you probably won't, great review. God, great box quality, but boxes are trash out here. But yeah, here are our bags. So this set has way more bags than I thought it was going to have, but in total we have 10 bags. Sorry, I just realized that I got these flipped. So there we go, 10 bags, and this is the instruction manual, looking very spiffy. And if we turn it around, we see Snoopy with Woodstock's nest on top. Just a really cool detail, them with their closed eyes. The corner got a little bent out of shape, but we can overlook it. And if we open the instruction manual, we have some read and stuff about Snoopy, as well as some comic book art on the sides, which I thought was really cool. Some about the build in different languages too. If you want to pause it and read it, if you even can, then sure, go ahead. And now we get into the build, but let's look at the finished product. And here we have the finished product of the Doghouse with Snoopy and Woodstock just sitting right on top of it. And this is such an amazing set. I loved this set so much building it. I love it now just as a finished product. It is so beautiful, connects me to my childhood so much. And we're gonna move into the 2 figurines at the top, and then we'll go to the Doghouse. The first sort of figurine, some would say, that we have is none other than Snoopy, and he is an absolutely beautiful model. It's how I would have imagined him to look in 3D, as usually he is in 2D, except for, I guess, the Peanuts movie. But it's just a simple Snoopy figure. We have his little collar right here. He's got the black ears that can move, which is that's crazy. That's a little fun detail. And his arms can move. His tail can't. It's just stationary. But yeah, his legs can't move until we get this guy right here, which is another piece that you can put on the bottom of Snoopy to make him sit down as he was on top of his doghouse 2 seconds ago. So if we pull off the front of his torso and just pull it out, it is hooked on by this piece right here, and then we stick it in the same spot and then put that on, back on, and then right there you have him sitting. Yeah, it doesn't really work on just regular. Oh, there we go, I got it. And the only downside is, I'll bring over the Doghouse for a second, is it does not really like to stay on. As you can see, if I like shake it a little bit, like he just comes right off. And it's not a super sturdy model. Oh gosh, oh. So yeah, it doesn't like to stay on very well, which sucks when you're moving it. So if you want to move it, you got to take Snoopy off if he is on top of this. But yeah, I'm gonna hurry and rebuild him. So yeah, that just happened. But something you also can do, it includes this little thing right here, which you're probably wondering, what does that do? So at the bottom right here, you can see it's connected by a ball joint. If you pull it off, very easy to pull off. You just stick it in here, and you put this piece right here, covers up the open gap. If I can fit the piece in, it covers the open gap, and it has a new way for him to stand. Look at that. He looks so good. Jokes aside, what you can actually do is take off his tail we have right here. Also, that black spot right there does not really look the best. I don't know why it wasn't just colored in black. I don't know why it is black. My only guess is they ran out of parts so that made of white, so I don't know. But you take the tail off, so now it's over there, and then you take the Snoopy figure and stick him right on top. So it looks like his classic scene where he's just sitting on top of his doghouse, which, how it usually looks just as a side view, actually looks really, really good, which we'll get into when we get into the Doghouse. But yeah, you can put the Snoopy like that to make it look like he's laying down, which is a cool little inclusion. And plus, if you just want him to make it look a little like flabbergasted with a little neck extension, then you can. The next little figurine, as again someone would say, is Woodstock. Just a little smaller model to include. It does look good, but something about it, just the transition into this, just kind of looks a little goofy to me. The arms you can technically rotate, but they're not really meant for functionality. He's got his little foot and a fork as a tail, which is weird part usage, honestly. And we got these new grass pieces that are also on the Doghouse, which you'll see in a minute. And we got a printed eyepiece, which I forgot to mention in the Snoopy's case. These are printed, the eyes are printed, which is awesome, because if it was a sticker, it just would have looked weird. And right there you can kind of see in that corner right there, take it off, it's just a minifig head, so you can maybe count this as a minifigure, because it has a minifig head. I don't know, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Let me know in the comments. Before we go into the Doghouse, we have another little inclusion, which is Snoopy's typewriter. Another printed piece, which is really, really nice, very high quality, and it's just a nice little inclusion. And on the bottom, it has these two pieces right here. But first, it has this right here, which you can either just have, or what I like to do is stick Woodstock on top of it. I don't know if it does that in instructions, I think it might, but you can just stick them on it and have them sit with Snoopy. And back to these little pieces right here. If you move in the doghouse again, you can put it right on top and have Snoopy typing away like I showed in the intro. But yeah, another great inclusion just to have with the set. Now moving into the main event of this set, which is Snoopy's Doghouse, which you'll most likely have it displayed like this, but in the movie it is like this. And honestly, what I think it would have made this a perfect representation is, I'll put a picture right here, the lines are really like shown, so I wish they would have put like black pieces right here to just match the side of the house, which would have looked, it would have been top tier. It still looks good, but I feel like that would have just put it above and beyond. But anyway, that's for later. I'll show you that later. But up here we have Snoopy. That is also printed, all printed pieces, no stickers, which is amazing. You got the grass pieces, as I was saying earlier, and like I was saying, well, the grass pieces, like I was saying earlier, and the bottom like plate it's on is actually built sideways, which gives it a nice flat look, which I think is amazing, except for this and this. I don't know what that's about. On the back side, there's just nothing special, and then it's just the same on the other side. And they did the roof in a way where it's very sturdy, and on the top it's upside down. The plate is upside down, so you can stick things on top. Now, what you can do is lift up and take off the doghouse, so now it's just the doghouse. And if you move this apart, you have a little campfire spot. I don't remember what this absolutely entails, but you can have it just sitting flat, or you can sit it like this to give it a little extra like realism or whatever. Anyway, you take Snoopy. Let me put him right here. I gotta fix him real fast. Yeah, now you can take Snoopy, and actually now I know what this is for. I never really had it in this position, so I didn't really think that was the thing, but you plop Snoopy right there, and now he's sitting, and he has this little piece right here. That goes right here. Let me mess that up a little bit. Kind of fell off, but we'll put Snoopy back. Maybe if he wants to go back, he has his own being. The head's falling off again. Gosh, this is, ugh. Stick this in right here. There we go. I'll just cut to where I'm there. That took me 37 days to complete, so this review is very, very delayed. But again, if you take this part with a clear piece right here and you stick it on the edge of his little paw. Gosh, I'm about to absolutely just... Alright, stick it on the end of his paw, and now you have him roasting a mallow. But now you're thinking, why is there a second mallow on the side? Well, that would be for his very, very yellow friend, Woodstock. So if you take this off, put that piece back, get out of the way. You take Woodstock, you grab the marshmallow roasting stick, put it on him, move it up, and boom, you have two friends roasting marshmallows over a printed log fire, which is even better than a sticker log fire, as many of us know. And you can just have them roasting marshmallows like absolute pals. Something that's a really cool detail, don't get me wrong, but if we move these two off, if you pull this back up and you put the doghouse back on, you heard Snoopy fall there, put the doghouse back on, something I don't really love is how it's just showing out, like it's just flat out showing. What I would have liked is if they flipped it and gave you the option to stick it right there, so it was blacked off, so it didn't like, it looked more clean, like a doghouse, but it just shows it open like this. And if you wanted to, you could technically just stick, like, if you didn't want the typewriter, you could just stick them right there and then put that on, but then it's just, you can see it just sitting in there, which is not the best cleanish look, but I mean, like depending on how you display it and how you like it, I mean, if that's how you like it, then you do you. Also, a detail I forgot to mention about Snoopy is he's got these studs on him so you can have Woodstock sit on him. Right now it's just he's roasting a marshmallow over his face. So when he's in his sitting position like this, then he can just sit on him like how he was in the show. But another cool functionality with the campfire and everything, and let's just get into the final thoughts. Now, after building and reviewing this set and absolutely staring at it for a long time now, because I've been kind of procrastinating on reviewing this because I'm just lazy, but I absolutely adore this set. I love it. It is such a beautiful set. It actually made the cut, and now I'm displaying it in my room, which is awesome. But there's just a couple little things that I wasn't super happy with, or like super proud of with this set, which is a bummer, but it's still a fantastic set, and for $90, I feel like it's a pretty good value if you're a big fan of Snoopy. If not, then probably not, but honestly, I'm gonna rate this set like a 9 out of 10. It was so close to a 10 out of 10. It's just had a couple things that I didn't really like. Actually, 9.5 out of 10 now that I think about it. But it's still a really good set, and if you're a fan of Snoopy, I know you'll love it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this review. If you want to see more reviews on any genre, comment down below if you want to see a review, and I'll see if I can make it happen. Drop it down in the comments, like the video, and subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel somewhere at least seen. You know what I'm saying? So if you would, I would appreciate it if you subscribed. Thank you so much for watching.